Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Y Media Group, established in 2001, is a media company with a 360-degree approach in reaching our audience over 5 platforms: television, radio, newspaper, online news portal, and mobile app.
Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian pop.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9
All English 24/7 television network and Y Media Plus.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Hello everyone, my name is Yudhir Jaswal. I'm the group editor at Y Media, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic. As we all know, the challenges that we are facing fight against cancer. And there are charities who are working to support the fight against cancer. And there is a very important charity, and we have a very special guest tonight to talk about that, Kimberly Carson. Kimberly, a very warm welcome on Y Media. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
You are very welcome, Kimberly. Kimberly, first of all, I want to ask you, I'm sure many of our audience must be wondering, are the cases of cancer on the rise, or they're almost stable, or they're on a decline?
Well, it's an interesting question. So during the pandemic, we do know that there was less people diagnosed than normal. So it may appear that there is an increase in the numbers, but it's probably not. It's probably more catching up from that backlog where people waited longer. The other thing that we're concerned about is that if we had have caught it at stage 1, so if we catch breast cancer at stage 1 or perhaps stage 2, we can almost guarantee 100% cure. But catching it at stage 3 or 4, you reduce your risk factor by quite a bit. So we're only looking at maybe perhaps a 25% chance of curing that cancer at a later stage. So all those appointments that were put off or were unattainable during the pandemic, we're now seeing the influx of those into the healthcare system. So it's concerning.
It's concerning. Since you're the CEO of Breast Cancer Canada, just for viewers' benefit, could you please explain us a little bit about your organization first?
Yeah, absolutely. We fund breast cancer research in Canada that is actually what we call translational. So it means that the type of research that will see an impact on the patient as quickly as possible. So a lot of great research is done over 5, 10, 25 years, but the projects that we're focusing on are going to be projects that are going to affect people in their lifetime or in their family's lifetime.
All right. And we do understand that recently you participated at San Antonio. There was a big symposium where they talk about cancer research, funding, all the challenges that we're facing, and you made a major announcement as well. First of all, tell us about this symposium, what this is about, and then we want to know what was your announcement.
Yeah, very exciting. So the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium is where any of the new releases on breast cancer research are announced.
Okay.
And they're discussed with all of the peers worldwide. So anyone that does breast cancer research worldwide comes, they attend the conference, they attend any of the big announcements, and learn from each other what's going on in cancer research around the world.
Is this once a year or?
Once a year.
Once a year, good.
Yeah, so, and for us, it was a great venue and a nice opportunity for us to launch what we call our Progress Tracker research project. This research project is going to roll out across Canada, And what it will be is what we call patient-reported outcomes. So we're going to ask patients in Canada, regardless of where they are in their breast cancer journey, whether they're just starting, whether they're 5 years clear or 10 years clear, to get involved and start adding in their information from a questionnaire that's been pre-vetted. And from that information, we'll be able to change some of the course of treatment within a few years. So once we've accumulated enough responses, we'll be able to take that data and perhaps change when you get medication for nausea. So let's say right now we give you medication for nausea at your 3rd or 4th round of chemo, but because of the patient input, we've learned that you really probably need it at round 1 or 2. So that's the kind of information that we're looking at, and we're inviting Canadians to get involved as quickly as they can. The more information we have, the sooner we can change the course of treatment for breast cancer patients. So it's a very exciting announcement for us.
Very good. So excited for that. Another thing that you do is, as you were just mentioning, funding the cancer research, and you've called for applications, almost $500,000, and you got a lot of applications. 90% of them are at a very advanced stage. So tell us the details.
Yes, so that's a very exciting time for us as well. In the fall of every year, we ask people to submit their ideas on breast cancer research that they think will make a difference to patients. So included in that is they must have a patient advocate. So the patient's point of view is really important to us. And the second piece that they must have in there is a component of AI. So they must be using technology to advance the treatment for breast cancer patients. So we did that call this fall, and we are thrilled to announce that we had a very large, overwhelming response to that call for funding for research, and 92% of the projects that were submitted are going to go forward for funding consideration to our scientific committee.
You mentioned about AI. Why AI is so important?
Well, AI is, it's interesting to see how it's having such a huge impact on the breast cancer industry and breast cancer research. We can now do a lot of things faster with more information. So really, let's say in the future we can do mammograms, and perhaps the first reading of the mammogram isn't a person, but it's the AI machinery that's now got billions and billions of already recorded mammograms in there, and they can flag quicker, faster, in shorter period of time, and then a human being looks at them. So yeah, really interesting things coming.
I couldn't agree more, because there are lots of things as far as AI is concerned. We're listening a lot of things. Before I want to talk about your Spring, your Spring Fest as well, but before I go to that, here's a question I wanted to ask. I discussed a lot of these things on our radio show, on our TV shows. The vaccine that we generated, of course, there'll be discussions whether enough research was done or not, but there's a lot of research done as far as cancer is concerned. Can there be a day that you might have different vaccines or injections or something like that, okay, like we've got polio almost out, I mean, there's just maybe 2 or 3 countries on this planet left now which have polio right now, but can there be some day, you're the CEO of Breast Canada, I have to ask you, you're the CEO. Yeah. So who better to ask this question, because I discuss this on my radio show, and all our listeners, they get intrigued with this when I discuss all these things. So can there be a day that here is a vaccine or something, okay, you'll never have breast cancer after that? Is there enough research done on that? Okay, here's another thing you'll never have. We were discussing about pancreatic cancer. Here is another thing you won't have. I mean, different types of cancer, different vaccines. Can there be a day?
You know what? I believe there can.
Okay.
There is currently a clinical trial going on at the Cleveland Clinic for a certain type of breast cancer to try a vaccine for certain type only. The problem you run into is right now we currently know there's over 50 different types of breast cancer. So do you have to develop a vaccine for all 50? Is it only a few? How is it going to respond? But I do believe that that is the trajectory for some of the research that's coming. And it won't be just breast cancer. There'll be vaccines for a number of cancers, like as you referred to. That, you know, that yes, there will be, I believe, vaccines in the future that will certainly help.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, because I think as the science is progressing, the other day I was reading in news that yes, for $2 million on an annual basis, You can make sure if your body is right now at 45, 50, your brain will remain the same. Of course, your wisdom, knowledge remains the same, but you'll have a body of 18-year-old. It's in the trial stage right now. So I thought maybe for cancer as well, they'll definitely get some vaccines in the future.
Yep.
And also I wanted to ask you another research, because you're here, I might take advantage of that. I know there are so many different reasons for cancer. I want you to highlight a bit of them which have been proven, but I recently read another report. I thought that when you're not talking your heart out, they say yes, that can affect your heart, but I see research has been proven now that if you're feeling lonely or so many other things, that you can also have cancer cells because of that. I was surprised to read this. So reasons for cancer.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we could tell you that we know the reasons why that it develops and why any type of cancer develops. But certainly we do know that if you keep yourself healthy and, in good state of mental health and mind, you eat well, certainly no smoking, alcohol at a limit, and there's new guidelines around that. These are all recommendations that will help you live a healthy life. Will it prevent it? No, not necessarily. But will it help prevent, some of the underlying causes? Certainly will.
Certainly will. Okay. And Kimberly, I think now is the time to talk about our spring fundraiser that we have this year once again. And it's a 1-month window, but I'll let Kimberly share the details for you. Kimberly, what are the details?
Yeah, so this year we're asking people to do a traditional sort of walkathon, move-a-thon, whether you want to do yoga, whether you want to walk, whether you want to run, any movement you want to do. You can sign up, get pledges, and help donate money towards life-changing breast cancer research.
Yeah, and I think this sounds very, very exciting. Kimberly, you're the CEO. If I get your approval, I think I'm quite excited to do something this year. So here it is. I'll do, let me set the format right here and then get it approved from the CEO. That's the good part. You have the CEO on the show with you. So Kimberly, how about I do a 20-minute thing? Anything, any workout, I'll do 20 minutes for sure, and I'll do different workouts. I'm already telling that on air right now. And in this 1-month window, the 1-month window is on your screen right now. So folks, this is a 1-month window, and please join us. We'll wait for your live calls. We'll wait for your interactive things as well. But Kimberly, I'm going to do minimum 25 days, minimum 20 minutes of workout. So whatever it could be playing badminton, it could be walking, it could be yoga, and I'll definitely announce that this is what I've done. Is it approved?
Fantastic. It's approved, and not only that, I am going to match you. So I'll do it with you.
Wow. So you're going to match me. So, but Kimberly, mind you, we're going to have to announce the results here. So for you and me, both what we have done. So on daily basis, we will be announcing how did we do something? What did we do? Was it yoga? What is your favorite? I'm just curious to know. What are your favorite activities of keeping yourself fit?
I mean, I love to go walking and I love yoga. So I'll be doing probably one of those two.
Wow. So Kimberly would either be walking or doing yoga. I'm already telling you one of the things that I'll be doing will be badminton, because I do 3 days a week, but here it's minimum 25 days that I've committed now. So out of the 7 days usually, that's why, I wanted to keep a gap of 25 days, but maybe Kimberly will surprise you. Here it is, all 30 days tick. You lost the race. Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yes. So we will be announcing the results every day on the window that is here at the bottom of your screen. This is a 1-month window. So did we do our part, yes or no? On the first day, second, 20th day, 25th, and once it's 30 days, minimum 25 days have to be ticked in that yes, we did that. Minimum time is 20 minutes. I don't think so that's difficult. Folks, let's do that. Let's bring some awareness, and let's also try to raise some funds. So what is the procedure if anybody who's watching this right now, if they want to join Kimberly and myself, both of us are up to the challenge now, what do they do?
So actually, we're just going to go on to breastcancerprogress.ca.
Okay.
But what we could do is we could set you up your own team, and you could get people to join in with you on your team.
Okay.
And they can sponsor you, and they can join you. So you could actually keep track of how many people you have on your team, too.
That's good. So I'm going to build a team, right? So sure, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to build a team also, and all this team will definitely give you reports as well. So they're going to sponsor us. We're going to raise funds for this one. We're going to have a team, maybe 2, 4, 5, doesn't matter. The whole idea is to spread awareness. The whole idea is to get more people on board. And this days, I'm committed to it. Kimberly, are you committed?
I'm committed.
You're committed.
I'm committed. I'm in.
Okay, so Kimberly is in as well. So guys, get ready. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Kimberly, anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Actually, just please check out breastcancerprogress.ca and you'll see what your money's being raised for. All that groundbreaking breast cancer research that we're doing here in Canada.
Very good. Yeah, if you have any questions regarding where's this money going on, of course, as Kimberly mentioned earlier, it's mainly funding the cancer research. But just in case you have any questions, go on the website. It's right here at the bottom of your screen. Check out the schedule, check out where your money is going. Please do so. And also, once again, I'm saying Kimberly and myself, we're both going to be doing this for one whole month, minimum 25 days. We have to do it. 20 minutes of physical activity every day. So walking and yoga for Kimberly. Badminton will definitely be part of that, but maybe walking or anything else. But I'm definitely committed to that, and I'm going to build a team. Are you going to build a team as well?
I'm going to build a team too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here it is. It's not just reporting openly, publicly for me or Kimberly, but also for our teams as well. We'll announce which are our teams, what did we do during this 1 month, and money, yes, of course, we'll raise that, but that I'll say that's fine. I'm not really focused on the money part, but we definitely want to raise money as well. We want to raise awareness. We want to do this and spread the word. Please do spread the word about this thing. And once again, the website is on the bottom of your screen. Anything else before you let you go?
No, I look forward to participating with you. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. I'm very excited. Kimberly, thank you so much. It's always
you.
great having you here in the studios. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bring all the positivity, you bring all the enthusiasm, you bring all the energy. It's great having you here on the studios. Thank you so much. And that's all the time that we have. Keep watching Channel Y. Please do tune into all platforms of Y Media. Thank you.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Y Media Group, established in 2001, is a media company with a 360-degree approach in reaching our audience over 5 platforms: television, radio, newspaper, online news portal, and mobile app.
Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian pop.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9
All English 24/7 television network and Y Media Plus.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.